What is up, Leo? Welcome to your mid-month, end of November reading. How are you guys doing your Mercury retrograde? I know Leos are fucking going through it. I know because I'm a Leo rising, but it's just in the energy. But we're gonna start off with the feminine Leos first, then the masculine Leos second. Also, check out my Instagram because we did the what are you supposed to learn during this time, Mercury retrograde and Taurus full moon energy. I worked really hard on those the astrology aspects of it. It took forever, but I wanted them to be meaningful. So, let's see. Feminine Leos. Go. Feminine Leos. Let's see. Mid-month and in November. All right. Current energy. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands and the Death card. Okay, I'm not really sure which one came out first. I think it was the Death card. But either way, this guy's coming in, wants to talk about it. I feel like, honestly, the Sagittarius is the death of the horse. Like, I feel like Sagittarius got some point to prove, alright? Waving his flag. Fixing my mic cord. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. Leo, what have you done? Leo, what have you done? I feel like, alright, if it's not a Sagittarius, it's gonna be an impulsive move here. Wait, this was it. Bottom of the deck. It was an impulsive move Leo has made. And I feel like if it's not a Sagittarius, it's gonna be a Scorpio. And Scorpio got something to say. Alright, so crowning energy. 3 of Cups. Yeah, it's gonna be either an overindulgence of something, could be a group situation. It could also be, yeah, it could just be, I don't know. I'm just seeing a group of friends. They don't have to be drinking, but I mean, if it's there, it's there. Okay. Queen of Swords. All right, so Leo, if you have air in your sun, moon, rising, or Virgo, this is gonna be you. Or this other person, if you're a guy in your feminine energy, which means, you're okay with sharing your emotions. You're okay with being emotional. It's your feminine energy. So yeah, there's something that's coming in here. Let's see, crowning. No, let's go to the past. The past energy here. Feminine Leos. Move my phone. Let's see. Oh. Crowning energy. Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. Alright, so it seems like somebody in the past wants to apologize. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. We have the Queen of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. Okay, so either it's going to be either you or this other person. We have somebody who wants to apologize here, Leo. Someone wants to apologize about something that they did. Yeah, the page, but it's gonna come off kind of like, kind of. It's gonna come off kind of immature, kind of like I don't think it's gonna be emotionally immature. I just think that they're gonna come in kind of like I'm sorry I did this, kind of like regretful, but like they don't really want to show their emotions. There's something around that. Like they did something or something in the past that you already know about. It's just there's something, it could be a secret, but it's, I don't know, for some reason it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Others of you, I feel like, hold on. Yeah, I feel like it's they are apologizing, and I feel like you knew that they were doing something behind your back, and they were doing it to win. They had a choice to make, to follow their intuition or not, and they chose not to. But in the end, I feel like the rope and the Wheel of Fortune, that is a karma card. I feel like they did that. They very well might have gotten their bad karma, but it was meant to happen, type of thing. For others of you, I feel like, yeah. I mean, let's see. We have more extra cards than we should have, so this is what's confusing me here. We have the Knight of Wands with the Knight of Swords, and they're kind of like above each other right here. Because these cards came out. I feel like this is one person. I feel like this is one person coming in impulsively to talk about something that they got a message about something. Either it was a reconciliation of some sorts, or and that was heartbreaking to them. But again, that was meant to happen. I just feel like everything that has happened that has blown up was definitely meant to happen here. Let me just put a card right here. Okay, awesome. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to talk about something that was impulsive, something that they kept in. That actually, no, Leo, this could very well be you. This could very well be you who did not want to let go of something. And they found out, and they really want to come in and fuck shit up. Like, they don't care. I mean, they want to make up with you, but I feel like they don't care about being nice to you because they're going to have to say what they have to say. It's going to be an emperor, right? They've been through it all, and they don't want to play around. They don't want to play no games, right? So, yeah. But Leo, if you're the one apologizing and you're this Queen of Pentacles, or I mean, it doesn't have to be you as a Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles could very well be involved about something you're apologizing about. I feel like you wanted to apologize about it, like, hey, sorry, I did something, but then you chose not to, and then the universe made you because they found out. They found out either way. So, let's see. Let's go to your near future. Oh yeah, for sure they found out. Oh man, they found out for sure. I'm just I'm just egging on the drama. But like the Ace of Swords with the Sun card, they knew you were playing around. They knew what you were doing. They knew you were torn between two different beginnings. Others of you, Leo, if you're like a male and you're in your feminine energy, you found out the truth about them and you want to talk to them about the shit they've been doing, but you decided to come into your masculine energy. And this is when, male Leos, like, they take, advantage of your feminine energy, like, way too much to where you have to hold that back. So let's go to your crowning energy for the near future. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You have the Hermit with the Ace of Swords right there. The Hermit going towards that Three of Cups. They found something out within that friend group situation. Let's see. And for whatever reason, I feel like that whole ending of a situation has made you see the truth and what you needed to transform about yourself and the things you needed to hold back with the strength card, especially if it came back to your temper, or because we do have a lot of fighting going on here. I had the Seven of Wands, but then I reshuffled and picked these up. But um it just means like strength through your cycles, strength through holding yourself back from the shit that's about to happen or the shit that's going on in the background, you know. Um, because I feel like that they're watching you, or is there just like an element of like watching this situation with a bunch of friends and whatever? There's a lot of drama behind that, and I just feel like this is where even if you're a female Leo, you're taking on your King of Wands. This is where the discipline happens, because even though you have to do it. You have to, and I see the Chariot and the King of Wands. It's a very soldier-like energy, right? If you're a female Leo and you're dealing with maybe like a veteran of some sorts, I feel like they're really not taking your shit, especially if they come up as the emperor and they're literally teaching you what discipline really is. Discipline through cycles and whatever. And, or this is going to be you getting your own discipline through cycles and moving yourself forward, even though you were kind of caught in between two different um, places to go, whether it's actual places or so. Yeah, I feel like when you were like split between two different situations, I feel like the dark side of the Sphinx would be knowing that you have to have, you're gonna have to, fix yourself, strength through all these cycles, really tempering yourself. And then the good part about this, the light part of this, would be the perseverance, and that this person is there for you by your side, right? But you're figuring out, the whole reason why you have been distracted with the past cycles is because of your ego, and that's not something Leos want to admit. So it's just like that's the dark side, and it's just we're going back to these situations just to find that out. And then with them finding out the truth in the matter of the situation, the good part about it is that with the perseverance and everything, that's the good part of this. They're here with you by your side, but they're also going to pull you in the other direction. Try and make you see you do have all the resources that you can to move forward, and it's definitely not these past resources with the Three of Cups. Like, it's not, none of that matters. And The magician energy, it wants you to see that, with the negative part about this, with the so below part, it wants you to look at, the things you're fighting about, like the things that seem a little bit childish, the things that you feel like would be, the greener side of the grass, the things that would be prosperous to you in the past. Enlightenment, as above, would be this. These are actually like really superficial cycles that you put yourself in that should not matter. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, 3 cards of advice. For others of you, Leos, you're the person showing this other fire sign or earth sign, Virgo, this situation by pulling yourself back. Let's see. We have the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Cups. So, yeah, I feel like they're leaving you, Leo, or you're leaving them if it's another fire sign, earth sign, whatever. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Because you want them to see, the loss, and you're leaving them with that 8 of Cups, or they're leaving you with that 8 of Cups, because they want you to see that these cups are not even worth shit, really. And if you want to be left alone with these cycles, these old emotional cycles, you're going to say that you were alone, this whole time, or they were alone this whole time. Even if it's not emotional, it could be, yeah, or just like emotional nourishment, or things that you take from other people to make yourself feel good about yourself, or them you, shit like that. Okay, so these aren't even advice cards, but whatever. Okay, then we have the moon, the 3 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of wands here. There's a lot of fighting here going on. But with the energy that's going on, it just means that people are going to want to be heard. People, the fighting is going to happen, but it's going to bring people to come to a resolution, especially if it has to do about secrets here. I feel like you want to message this person about something you've been torn about, or secrets that have made you torn about something, or them you. And some of you are going to have to defend yourself, or them. They're going to want to defend themselves against you. And it's a lot. It's a lot. That's a lot to deal with, Leo. And I can tell you, this is going to end badly if you do that. It's going to end badly, but it's going to bring an ending to a cycle, because you're going to know that this person really would rather jump off than listen to you, They would rather, make a foolish decision rather than listen to you, when you're telling them, like, hey, like, anyway, others of you, yeah. I feel like if this is somebody you want to keep giving chances and chances to, they're, it's not going to end well. It's just not. It's going to show you, where you stand with them, and that you're really right here, 10 of Swords. You don't matter to them, And others of you, even if you want to really defend yourself and everything, I feel like they're not going to want to fight with you because they've been through so much. Yeah. They've been through so much and they're not going to budge, you know? And this is going to show you, you know, yeah, it's going to hurt, but it's going to show you, you know, how alone you are really, you know, how alone you are really with the past resources that you, or the past people, or the past whatever that you've had. And they were really trying to tell you, hey, what the fuck are you doing? You know? So, Leo, it's a hard lesson we have to learn, but sometimes we learn lessons through loss, or they learn lessons through loss, you know? Do what you have to do, but this could swing two ways, you know? I feel like this person, if you're dealing with someone and you want them and you have to defend yourself with them, I feel like they'll believe it when they see it, you know? So, all right, let's go to the masculine Leos. Mid-month, end of November. All right, this came up in reverse, but okay, so we have the 10 of Wands. So, Leo, we are definitely fucking tired because we want to win. We want to have our own little victory, but it's taking a while to get there, I feel. Okay, so crowning energy. Oh, yeah. 10 of Wands. Okay, not the 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands. Okay, so we want to. Okay. We want to defend ourselves and we also want to apologize to people. Or somebody, could be a Sagittarius or a Pisces, you know, wants to come in and apologize, but you have to defend yourself because you know you've been through so much shit to be dealing with other people's shit, you know? And you don't want that. You definitely don't want that. And if you're going to have to fight and defend yourself against the bullshit, you're going to do it. So, there's that. Anyway, let's go to your past. All right. We have the High Priestess, the Strength card, and the 5 of Pentacles. All right, so you know you have to tame your animalistic desires. I feel like, I mean, it doesn't even have to be a Sagittarius or a Pisces. We do have Pisces here, but it just means like there are people coming in because they're impulsive and they have needs, and it doesn't have to be sexual needs. It could be like anything really, but I'm pretty sure it is sexual needs and whatever. Or, you know, they're using you as a resource, and you're probably realizing that by now, and you're coming to realize that you have to, you know, shut people out in order to persevere through the cycles here. Yeah. Okay. Crowning energy. Oh yeah, it is definitely about sex and stuff. Okay, so this person probably had secrets regarding sexual partners or sexual addictions, or maybe you did and you're just trying to tame yourself because you know you have to put in the work. If you want something, you're gonna have to put in the work, right? And so you're just like, all right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Alright, then we have the Empress here. So this is interesting. Let's go to your... Let's clarify these. Oh yeah, you probably had to cut somebody out, huh? Or they had to cut you out, whichever one. Because they wanted to work on themselves and they had to say it and they kind of regretted it, you know? Then we have the Three of Cups, so that is a loss here. With the Two of Cups, this is, the Five of Cups, but right here. My finger is on it, but yeah. They wanted things to change and they knew either you had sexual needs or whatever. There's just a lot going on here, and either you had to cut them out, they had to cut you out, whichever. But I strongly feel like you had to cut them out. You had to cut them out, Leo. And I feel like I feel like or there's just somebody that you want that cut you out, and this is going to be the Empress right here. And they have worked really hard to get there, and they're not afraid to cut people out, And now you're looking back at this Two of Cups, and that Two of Cups doesn't look that great because the people that are trying to come in are very impulsive. They're not emotionally stable. They're not even there. They're not even there compared to this person, All right. Three cards for your near future, Leo. Three cards crowning your near future. Let's see. They'll have a Cancer. You have Cancer coming up here. Alright, so I feel like some of you are leaving someone behind. It's gonna be this person right here. This impulsive person who is emotionally immature. Because they're not your Ten of Cups here. They're just not. They're an Eight of Cups. It's an emotional cycle. Or it's their emotional cycle with you, but you don't, there's just none of that there with you. And I feel like you just want to move forward in your life to something that's more aligned with your future, because I just see a lot of alignment here. And they could very well see you as family, but you don't, and that sucks. But it's really only because, they weren't treating you fairly. They weren't treating you fairly, and you want to feel good about yourself, whether you're a guy or a girl. And I feel like you really want to be honest with them about their Ten of Cups situation. And if you don't want to you don't want to be nice about it. You just want your own justice. And I feel like the willpower is there to do it. You want them to, understand and get it, that they don't need all these resources, that they have all the resources to get themselves out of the shithole that they're in. But the thing is, you you have to be careful with your words, Leo, because you know, there's gonna be a lot of fighting back and forth. We have 2 5s here, so, and then we have the 5 of Pentacles. So masculine Leo, you have to. I feel like you know that you're better than that, So if you're going through like this whole situation where you say shit to like win over people, or just to prove a point, that you're the one that should be chosen, whether it's a love situation or a family situation or whatever, that in order to, you don't need to do that stuff to make yourself feel abundant or feel good about yourself or whatever. You don't have to do that, Others of you, it's just because you know that this is them, the king right here, and this is you, and they're really doing all of this, fighting and, petty shit because they're jealous of either this person or they're jealous of you. It really depends. And that's why they're holding back. There's just a lot of bullshit here. Like, it's not worth it. It's not. So, 3 cards advice. Alright, so yeah. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, we have Aquarius here. I feel like the Aquarius would be fine. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, it'll be fine. But let's see, if you're dealing with a fire sign, that gotta watch out. Alright, so if you want to talk to them about how you've been watching them and you see them becoming this arrogant person, and you want to like cut yourself from that, how would that work out? Yeah, I feel like that would really put an end to a situation. Maybe it would make them change, because I'm seeing like the 4 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and then there's you, the Emperor. So I feel like you really know what you want, And I feel like if you're afraid to stand up to this person, you should hold yourself at a higher regard, because I feel like this person wants to make you feel small in order to give into them, and it's very manipulative, and they already have all these cups, right? So don't be afraid to, end situations to heal yourself, you know what you want, and sometimes to become the emperor, you have to, you're gonna have to not be afraid to be this guy, All right. So, Leo, I hope that was helpful. Others of you, I feel like they're gonna say something to you, and it's not gonna be pretty if you try and apologize to them, especially if they live at a distance. Anyway, so Leo, I hope that was insightful. Please check out my Instagram readings. I worked really hard on the astrology part of it. What are we learning with the Taurus full moon / Mercury retrograde and all the aspects of it? Anyway, I'll see you guys for your December reading. Bye.